Welcome to the series Worship on Christmas. I will be making a couple videos about that worship on Christmas, and I hope you will enjoy them and get blessed. So, Christmas. It is a joyful name, actually. People wait for Christmas whole long year to just feel that festive event and to enjoy it. People buy gifts, buy new clothes, and do some festive things. Some people make cookies. Some people drink hot chocolate and sing Christian hymns and enjoy that event. And this is a very good thing. We should have to do if we can. But Christmas is all about hymns or chocolate, hot chocolate, cookies, all that, just songs and shopping and gifts. Or Christmas is all, or something else. Or Christmas talks about something else. So, we will be looking into what Christmas talks about. One story, beautiful story, I hope you will read after this. It's from Matthew 2, 1 to 12. This is a beautiful story of wise men and King Herod. So I'm not going to read it because if I will read whole that story, it's going to take my whole time. But we will be talking of the theme. You will see, if you are watching this drama of wise men coming in the King Herod's home or his court, you'll see entering the court and they will say, King Herod, where is the newborn king? We came to worship him. And Mr. King Herod is totally astonished. And he's troubled. And the text says Jerusalem, whole city was troubled. So Mr. King Herod invited all his chief priests and he asked them where Christ shall born. Which makes me think more into this story why King Herod asked about Christ when he should have to ask about the king. So King Herod knew something more than Magi's knew, because wise king knew, because wise men came to king's court, and we can see later in the story, we know the seems like the star was disappeared. And that they use their common sense. Oh, okay, we are here to worship newborn king. It's that king should be in king's court or king's home. So they went to the king. So that's the purpose are there. So when King Herod learned where this king should born, and priest of the scripture told the prophesied was this way, and you, O Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah, for from you shall come a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel. And when King Herod think, okay, they're supposed to go to Bethlehem, so he sent them off and tell them, when you will see and meet and worship the newborn king, let me know, so I too may come and worship him. So the wise men went out, and again the star just appeared to them, and they exceedingly joyful follow the star. That star takes them where Jesus baby was, and they went there They see Jesus, they fell down before him, and they open their treasures. One brings gold because they think this is king, and the other one frankincense, which means he is the priest of this eternal priest. And then second, we see myrrh, which represent his cross. So they are bowing down, they worship Jesus, King Jesus, and then they get the direction in their dreams that don't go back to king because it's dangerous for the child. So the story closed here, but another thing we learn here, this all and everything is all about this story we read from 1 to 12 is all about worship. Wise men came to worship, and King Herod wants to worship. So the question comes here: what kind of worship was going on there? What was in their mind of wise men, and what was in mind of King Herod? I hope you understand. I hope you know. I hope you know. But Dr. Professor Theologian Archie Sproul would address a question about worship. That thought was brilliant, so I thought maybe I should have to read it. He said, something is missing. It is missing from the life of the church. It is absent from the normal Christian life. What is missing is depth of spiritual communion with God. Worship is unsatisfying to multitude. And the Christian life is often marked more by a sense of absence of God than a vital sense of His presence. Wow. Worship on Christmas. And we see here, wise men came to worship the Christ. So what is Christ? Worship helps us to understand that's Christmas. If we see the word Christmas, it's a compound word, Christ and Mass. So what is going on Christmas? Christ worship, not hot chocolate. It's Christ worship. So we will talk about it forever, and I want you will talk. That's why I'm making video. I'm just giving you a snip here. But the question comes to this way, which helps me to end this video. How or what kind of worship I am doing on Christmas? Like wise men, those came from long distance, made this difficult, dangerous journey, and put their lives on the risk. Or what kind of worship did King Herod? What kind of worship we are doing? Like wise men or like King Herod, who forgot that King Jesus is his king, and he should have to put his kingship in his feet. But he forgot that, and he was going to kill that newborn king. Are we forget to on Christmas to worship Jesus and things about what I want to enjoy on that event? Or we are ready to worship Jesus? Thank you. See you next video.